Welcome everyone to another mod spotlight. This time we're going to be reviewing August Storm, which is our first full sort of overhaul type of mod. This mod changes quite a lot of things, as you will see. First off, let's go to the tech tree. It changes the infantry tech tree a little bit. It adds a few techs in terms of the weapon types that you can produce, and it adds a few mechanized vehicles. It adds a 1950, 1960, 1974, 1998 tech, and also a few infantry anti-tank upgrades. The special forces is the same. In support equipment, nothing changed. Another big change is the vehicles line, which adds a couple more main battle tanks and helicopters, interestingly enough, which are integrated as air assault battalions, which are, of course, just divisions that you can deploy, and they act as ground vehicles, unlike other mods where helicopters act as air vehicles. Rocket artillery is pretty much the same, and the artillery branch in general is pretty much the same, which is actually kind of good, because there's a lot of these mods that change a lot of the tech tree around, especially with the artillery a lot, and they add light artillery, medium artillery, and heavy artillery, so the fact that this one does it differently is of note, definitely. The land doctrines are the same, and the rest are pretty much standard, but I'm pretty sure they're working on more techs as we speak, because of course this is still in development. Another big change of the mod is the AI. The AI is a lot more aggressive in terms of just their how they operate. So you see that, for example, France was very aggressive in Italy. The war has started in the West from about a year ago, and as soon as the war started, I don't have a save, but France naval invaded actually half of the coast of Italy, which was very nice to see that EA actually uses a lot of these tactics. And in the East, the war actually started in 1940, and pretty much stalemated at this point. If we go to looking in the fog of war, we can see that there's pretty much a stalemate all along the front. So it's interesting to see that this can actually happen, because in the normal game it's usually one of the two countries that's just better and just plows through and until it wins. So that's another one of the changes that are kind of okay. Another change is, of course, in the graphics. You can see that all of the divisions are very color-coded. Infantry is green, cavalry is yellow, paratroopers are blue, and motorized are pink. Not sure about armor. Yeah, armor looks to be sort of red, pinkish. Actually, let's switch to the Soviets so that I can show a tech tree that is fully named, because as you can see, some of these techs for the bigger countries are already named, and they've already got some unique pictures. As you can see, the SKS over here in 1942, semi-automatic rifle, a lot of nice artwork done for the mod already, and as you can see, there's a lot of vehicles as well. Another heavy tank. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. One complaint that I do have with the mod is, if we can see the units that the AI made, you have a lot of these sort of Type 1, Type 2, which is what the AI used to be doing in the regular game. What I really recommend for the creators of the mod is, actually I'm not sure, maybe because there is a mod called AI Research and Division Overhaul, something like that, which makes it so the AI actually does use support companies and a lot of better divisions. As you can see, for example, this armored division only uses support artillery and engineers, whereas if we go back to myself as Brazil, not exactly a major country, you can see that in my divisions, especially the ones that have been sort of improved over a long time, I can already field all the support companies. And so that is a very big shame that the AI sort of, even though they improved the combat AI a lot, they didn't really improve the production AI. And so what I would really like to see from this mod is either incorporating the AI Research and Division Overhaul into their own mod, or perhaps it's even compatible. I'm not sure. I would actually have to test it out. So if it is compatible, then what I said is just pretty much wrong. But yeah. Another thing about the mod is the fact that I'm not sure if the AI diplomacy was in any way changed, but they made a few of the events, well, a few of the national focuses, for example, for Germany, into events. So, for example, if we go into the Germany national focus, you can see that it's a lot very streamlined in a way, and that is because, for example, the Anschluss and the Treaty of Munich were made into events. So that makes the game feel a lot more like sort of the earlier Hearts of Irons, where those diplomacy events were always scripted and happened always at the same time pretty much every game. So the Anschluss, I'm pretty sure it's a scripted event that happens somewhere in 1938, and that's how you gain Austria, which makes it so Germany isn't quite as powerful in the early game, and they lack the Austrian IC. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, actually no, it's not it. We've got a few more changes, namely countries. New countries were added, for example, Manchukuo in the Axis over here in Manchuria, but also for the Allies we have the sort of British Middle Eastern puppets, which are Egypt, we go to over here Jordan, and also Syria for France and Lebanon. So that is also another thing that adds a little bit of depth. One problem with that, though, I'm not sure if they fixed it already, is the fact that by making Egypt independent, there is a few of the focuses for Britain, if I can find them, that are not available. Oh no, okay, they're available. Okay, I thought that this Mediterranean bastion was not. Oh no, yeah, this one, Protect Suez. It requires that Alexandria is owned by the United Kingdom, and since in this mod Alexandria is obviously owned by Egypt, that means that Britain cannot take that focus. So that is a little bit of a bug that I would like to see fixed. But that's nothing too huge. It would have to just be maybe just giving control of Alexandria, the city, to the United Kingdom, or maybe just changing the requirements of the national focus. Other than that, the mod is very enjoyable. Definitely recommend it. It's not for everyone, of course. It does change around the game how it plays out. It plays out a lot more historically. For example, as you can see, Croatia was created by Germany. So if you're into that kind of stuff but don't want to do one of the more sort of extreme, you only can play historical type of mods that are starting to pop up everywhere, then I would definitely recommend August Storm for you. It's pretty much one of the only overhauls that are like in any way big that are already out. But I'm sure that there's more coming out. A lot of people will, of course, play Black Ice when it comes out, but August Storm is a nice alternative while you are waiting. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you will enjoy the mod. Of course, all credit goes to the modders. I did not make this. I'm only reviewing / showcasing it, and I hope I'll see you soon. In case you're wondering, this game actually, I let it run a little bit further, and eventually Germany got defeated. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting because they got pretty much stalemated at an interesting line, which is something that I've never seen. So, sorry for reiterating this a lot, but it's kind of interesting. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.